the world God planned. At a certain time in God-man relationship, the creation came to the point where each race was associated with any specific continent. Black in Africa, white in Europe, brown in Asia, red in America, and so on and so on. The next step from there was to bring all races together. To do so, a sample is a must, and that sample or matter is what all we have known as the USA, a country of immigrants from all over around the world. And that sample or matter has been completed at the end of the year 2000. And the next step from there is the God final project, the world of peace and prosperity. So, before laying down the foundation of the world of peace and prosperity, God final project, God double-checked the sample to make sure about what men have done to it. Man as a co-creator, while God has been bringing in representations of all races, religions, nationalities, ethnics, tongues, and peoples. From that double check, God sadly realized that Satan misled men in the USA leadership with racism as the foundation for America. Racism is Satan adoration and leads to destruction, the battle of Armageddon, and must cease immediately and peacefully start the foundation of the world of peace and prosperity, the God final project. And that foundation of the world of peace and prosperity, the God final project, is the new United States of America, a God-fearing leadership overseen by religion, free of racism and allied to all nations in the world under one law, the God law, for this millennium of peace and prosperity on the earth in God-man relationship under Jesus Christ's reign for God glory. Come out of her, God people. Come out of America, Babylon. She is going through the God righteous judgment for her destruction, the battle of Armageddon. Come out of her, for her sins have reached to heaven, and God has remembered her iniquities. Come out of her, God people. Come out. Come out of America, Babylon. The time for her destruction has come. For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication. The king of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchant of the earth have become rich through the abundance of her luxury. Come out of America, Babylon, God people, come out. The time for her destruction is up. And in her was found the blood of the prophets and saints, and of all who were slain on the earth. Come out of her, God people, lest you share in her sins, and lest you receive plagues. Come out of her, God people, come out of America, Babylon, come out of her, surge, experience, and so on, are just ignorance, leading to destruction. The barrel of come out of her, God people, for the new United States of America. The roof Armageddon of her readiness for the second coming of Jesus Christ the Lord. The second coming of Jesus Christ. Nobody knows about the day and hour of the second coming of the Christ. Nobody, not even the angels, neither Jesus Christ himself. Only God knows of the day and hour of the second coming of Jesus Christ. But prelude events of the second coming of Jesus are known, as he mentioned himself, that when you see the abomination of desolation spoken of by Daniel the prophet standing in the holy place, and the abomination of desolation is nothing else but America, with American troops in the Middle East since the first Gulf War. And another description of the prelude event of his second coming, he mentioned, when you see Jerusalem surrounded by armies, then know that its desolation is near. The prelude event of Jesus Christ's second coming, spoken of by Daniel the prophet, and repeated by himself, Jesus Christ the Lord, has been taking place since the first Gulf War, with the gathering of America and Western troops in the Middle East. And while this event is unfolding as described in the book of Revelation 16 from 12 to 16, Jesus Christ the Lord has been telling us to be ready. Let's read Revelation 16:15.